As Mr. Andrew and his friend step out of the restaurant, a waitress suddenly calls out from behind. "Excuse me, folks, I'm so sorry. I made a mistake on your bill. Could you please hand it back for a moment?" Lola asks in a questioning tone. "Give back what? I already paid the full bill," the waitress apologetically replies. "I'm really sorry. I accidentally undercharged you for the wine. Could you please pay the difference?" Lola yells angrily. "That's your problem. It has nothing to do with me." She pushes the wine bottles back at the waitress. "I don't even want this wine," she snaps. Then, pulling out her credit card, she adds, "And by the way, this card already has 100 grand in hospitality expenses for your restaurant, and I want that money back." Just then, the restaurant manager walks over, smiling, and says, "What's going on here? Why are you so upset?" The waitress, embarrassed, says, "I mistakenly entered the wrong price for the bottle of wine, so I came back to correct the bill." Hearing that, the manager apologizes. "I'm really sorry, ma'am. We didn't mean to upset you." Andrew politely says, "It's okay. I'll pay the difference." But Lola stops him. The manager, trying to calm things down, says, "Please, both of you, don't argue. Tell you what, you can keep the wine as a gift from us." She takes the ATM card from the waitress and hands it to Lola, saying, "Sorry for the trouble, ma'am." Lola smirks. "Well, at least you've got some sense." Then both of them leave the restaurant. As soon as they're gone, the manager turns to the waitress looking worried. "Sheila, what's wrong with you today? What happened? That bottle was worth 4 or 5,000. How could you make such a mistake?" Meanwhile, outside, Lola smiles and says to Andrew, "Wait right here for me. I just need to make a quick call." Andrew, being a kind-hearted man, walks back toward the restaurant. The manager, comforting the waitress, says, "I know about your situation at home. I'll cover the cost of the wine for you." The waitress thanks her and walks away. Just then, Andrew arrives and calls out to the manager. The manager looks surprised and says, "Well, brother, what brings you back?" Mr. Andrew pulls some cash from his bag and says, "Here, this is for the bottle." The manager refuses to take it, but Andrew insists. "If you want me to keep coming back here, please, let me pay. It's not easy for anyone these days. If you don't let me pay, how can I ever come again?" The manager, moved by Andrew's generosity, thanks him warmly. A few minutes later, Andrew and Lola are walking and chatting, when suddenly the manager runs up behind them, calling out, "Sir, thank goodness I found you both. Wasn't this item left behind at our restaurant?" Lola snatches it quickly and says, "Mr. Andrew, isn't this the very product we were discussing our partnership about today?" Andrew takes the product from her and offers it to the manager as a gift, but the manager refuses. Andrew insists, so the manager finally accepts it and thanks him before walking away. As soon as she leaves, Lola smiles slyly. "I really love this product. Why don't we go to the office right now and sign the contract?" Andrew shakes his head. "No need." Lola, guessing, says, "Mr. Andrew, is it just because of that small incident?" Andrew, visibly angry, "A small incident? Maybe for you it's small, but for a waiter, it's a big deal. Never consider an act of kindness insignificant, and never ignore even a small wrong. Remember, before doing business, learn to be human. Those who don't respect others are not worthy of respect themselves, nor of trust. Your mindset is worth no more than a bottle of wine. Who really paid the price? The waitress or Lola?"